someone out there is looking for exactly what you have to offer. So today I'm going to be discussing 5 tips that you're not ready for true love. Keep watching. Hey, it's Stefan Lavoisier, aka Stefan Speaks, and today we're going to be discussing 5 tips that you're not ready for true love. All right? People everywhere talk about they want real love, they want to experience this amazing thing, but the fact remains that you're not in proper position, you're not really ready for it. So I'm going to lay it out for you so that you can understand what are the issues that need to be resolved and addressed in order for you to receive that true love that you say you desire. Now, before we get into that, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, click that bell next to the subscribe button so you can get the notifications for my videos, as well as, I may have said it already, share the video. Whatever, if I said it already, do it again. But also, we're gonna do a poll. I love doing polls. Below, I want you, yes or no, to tell me, do you believe in true love? All right? Now, again, I know that may sound like a silly question, but some of you don't, some of you do. Let's see what the numbers are. So again, below, comment, yes or no, do you believe in true love? Now, one more thing before we get into the 5 tips you're not ready for true love is my book, Finding Love After Heartbreak. This is a very important book. It's probably one of my most, like the book I'm probably most proud about because of how impactful it will be in your life. It's going to help you with the healing process. It lays out this very specific steps to healing. It really breaks down hurt and how we overcome that, how we process it. It's not just about heartbreak from a relationship. It's any hurt you've experienced in your life. Mother, father, siblings, friends, you name it. If you are holding on to negative energy from the past, this is the book that will set you free. So click the link in the comment section, click the link in the description, get your copy of Finding Love After Heartbreak. Now, let's move along to the 5 tips you're not ready for true love. So, tip number 1, you don't believe true love exists. Listen, the reality is that if you don't believe it, you can't receive it. So your perception and your negative thoughts of love are creating a negative environment in your life. They're creating a negative energy that you're now putting out into the universe, or you're sending that signal to even God, and you're saying, well, I don't believe in this thing. This isn't for me. It doesn't exist. So why is it going to come your way? And even if it came your way, you won't believe it when it's staring you in the face. You're going to question everything about it because to you, real love, true love does not exist. So you could have found love, and yet you're like, nah, this can't be it. Nah, this is too good to be true. You're going to convince yourselves of all the reasons why this can't be what it actually is. So you have to believe in order to receive. Tip number 2 that you are not ready for true love is that you're too controlling. So here's the thing. When we become very controlling in our lives, it is a symptom of fear and hurt from the past. The only reason why you insist on having your hands on everything is because you trust nothing. You trust no one to deal with it for you. You don't trust that you can be vulnerable and open and allow these things to come into your life. You don't trust that life itself can flow in a way that you're going to be happy and receive amazing things from it. So you try to control every aspect of your life, and you try to control your relationships. You try to control the people you're in relationships with. And you may think it's all good, but again, it's because you have walls up. It's because you haven't healed. And if you have not healed, then guess what? Real love can't come your way. Or when it does, you will push it away. You will run from it. So be honest with yourself. If you're a very controlling person, if you insist on having so much control, then you are setting yourself up for failure. And you have to become more vulnerable if you want true love to come your way. So, tip number 3, why you're not ready for true love, is you're not willing to put in the work. Plain and simple. Listen, If we want an amazing relationship, if we want an amazing love, there is work that we need to do. This idea that we're just entitled to this amazing romantic relationship, and I stress the word romantic because yes, we all deserve to be loved, but love can come from kids, from coworkers, from anyone. And I would argue that every last one of you are loved by someone. And if you don't know that person in your life, I love you, God loves you, so someone does love you. But what you desire is a romantic love, a romantic relationship, and that has some conditions that come with it. That comes with work. That comes with really looking within yourself and making sure that you're exuding the quality that that partner that you want in your life will want in you. That's making sure that you have set the table for that partner to come in your life and for things to be able to flow together and for there to be proper harmony in that relationship. There's a lot of things that we have to look at and evaluate to make sure it's what it needs to be if we want love. So if you're unwilling to do that, if you're unwilling to take constructive criticism, if you're unwilling to make adjustments in your life, then you're not ready. You're not. Because if you are, if you want something bad enough, you got to be willing to work for it. And yes, that includes relationships. So the love may come easy. Like you might come across someone who loves you, who desires to be with you in a relationship, but the ability to have a relationship with you, a healthy, successful one, is going to be contingent on the work you and that individual is willing to put into it. So be willing to embrace that and consider, what do I need to do to now receive the love, maintain the love, nurture the love, and take it to the level that it deserves to go to. So again, we have, you got to believe it to receive it. We got you're too controlling. We got that you're not willing to put in the work. Tip number 4 that you're not ready for true love is you haven't healed from the past. So I kind of mentioned it briefly earlier in one of the other tips, but healing is extremely important. And again, if you know me, if you follow me, then you know I'm all about healing. That is what needs to happen. Without it, you're going to set yourself up for so many problems. So again, that's one of the reasons why I want you to get the book Finding Love at the Heartbreak, because it lays out specific steps on how to heal. But understand something, when you haven't healed, you are, by my estimation, 99.9% likely to end up choosing the wrong person to be with. All right? It's not that it's impossible for you to still end up in the right place, but it's extremely unlikely, it's extremely difficult, because as I mentioned earlier before, when you haven't healed, you're not even going to trust that great thing that's staring you in the face. When you haven't healed, you're going to allow your insecurities and other deeper issues to come to the surface and derail that relationship. You're going to have a very hard time being vulnerable, and without vulnerability, you cannot experience true love. You can't experience that real love that you desire. So you've got to be very mindful of that. And again, be honest with yourself about, what am I still holding on to? What are the areas I need to heal in my life? So one quick thing I'm going to tell you about healing that's in the book, Finding Love at the Heartbreak, is one of the first steps I give. And I want to give it to you so that you can get the ball rolling in the right direction. When you get a chance, I want you to get a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, I want you to write down, who hurt me? And then ask yourself that question, who hurt me? And now every person who comes to mind, write them on the paper. It doesn't matter if you think it's insignificant. It doesn't matter if you think, well, this happened so long ago. Whatever. If they come to mind when you ask yourself that question, they belong on that paper, and then write 2 sentences of what they did to hurt you. This is a starting point in your healing process. This is going to allow you to start to see, where is the pain coming from? Where is the resentment coming from? Where is the fear coming from? And now we can start to attack each one individually and properly resolve it, because you may have moved past it, but you didn't resolve anything. And it's still there, it's lingering, and it's going to create bigger problems. So a lack of healing is definitely a tip or a sign that you are not ready for true love. So if you really want it, let's get that healing going. Let's make that happen. And the last tip that you're not ready for true love is that you run from the best. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that when you have not healed, when you have not put in the work, when you are that controlling person, all these things we've mentioned already in this video, you will not be able to embrace being with the person who makes you love the hardest, who brings out of you a powerful love, desire, vulnerability that is unlike anyone else. That person is going to be a struggle to be with. So what I see happens, and this can happen with men or with women, but I'm going to use the example with women. I've seen women where they come across that amazing, great man. And when I say amazing, great man, I don't mean your friends think he's great, I think he's great, someone else thinks he's great. No, I'm talking about you. You yourself view him as an amazing, great man. And you start to wonder, well, why is he with me? This is too good to be true. How can I trust this? It starts to make you very uncomfortable. If you're a controlling person, you can't control that kind of guy, all right? You know, if you're a person who doesn't want to put work in, that kind of guy holds you to a higher standard. So these things start to expose the issues that I already mentioned and really make it or put it at the forefront. And now, if you are not comfortable conquering these things, and if you haven't healed, you are not going to be, then you know what you're going to do? You're going to run. You're either going to run or you're going to self-sabotage the situation. So you are going to struggle with being with the best, but guess what? You will have no problem being with second best or third best or fourth best. So you're going to find that guy or that girl who's good enough to be with, but they don't take you there. They don't really push you to that next level. So it's a lot more comfortable to deal with it than it is to deal with that person who is that amazing man or woman who is the best person for you. And that is a clear-cut sign that you are not ready for true love. So I know this is a lot to digest. This is a lot to take in, and this may have been a punch to the gut, all right? But again, everything I say to you is with love, and I want you to be aware of the pitfalls and the things that you need to be working on if you want true love in your life. So again, get your copy of Finding Love After Heartbreak. It's going to help you immensely. Click the link in the description, click the link in the comments section. You're going to love it. You can see the reviews on Amazon as well. Everyone who's read it so far has had nothing but amazing things to say about it. Also, as always, be sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and again, take the poll. Do you believe in true love? Yes or no? Comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.